On a serious note, we have an award to present tonight. Thanks to Jennie Taylor and her family who have set this up to honor one of our own who has done exceptional service. And several of you, and myself included, had the privilege and the honor of working with former ULCT board member and North Ogden Mayor Brent Taylor. He was just beginning his second term as mayor when he was deployed to Afghanistan with the Utah Army National Guard. And he said goodbye to his wife and 7 children to leave for his 4th tour of duty in Afghanistan. But in November of 2018, he was killed in the line of duty. Mayor Taylor and his wife were driven by service to country, community, faith, and family. And we're proud to give an annual award in his honor to the late Mayor Taylor and his wife, Jennie, who is here tonight and will give a few remarks. So, Jennie, if you'd come up here, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you, Mayor. It is always great to be here. Time just keeps ticking. Raise your hand if you were here maybe in 2009 or 10. 11 or 12, 13 or 14, 15 or 16. Did you join the team in 17 or 18? Have you been here less than 5 years? By now you should all have your hand raised. All right. I first came to Utah League of Cities and Towns as a young mom with way too many kids at home and a very overcommitted but dedicated husband who had just been elected to the city council in North Ogden. The first time I came to the league, my mom watched the kids. We came down. It was kind of that getaway that you never get when you have little kids because our anniversary is in September. And so it kind of doubled for him. I've told you this before. It was kind of that one time a year that we would get away. And it's hard to believe how long it's been. He served a term on the city council. He served a term as the mayor. As the mayor just said, he was reelected as mayor. And then he deployed. And 5 years ago, in a couple of months, we got the knock on the door that no military family ever wants to get. And that was a knock on the door from 2 armed officers from the United States Army letting me know that Brent's homecoming was not just going to be delayed, but canceled altogether. It was with deep gratitude that the following April, I accepted a phone call from then Susan Wood and the other staff at the league letting me know that the board had decided to honor Brent and our family in this way, and I just can't thank you enough for it. Today will be the 5th time we award this service award. The 5th time we pause and recognize not only my husband, but all of you who are public servants striving to make life better. That was the ULCT theme when I first came around. Before Cities Work, it was making life better, making communities better. Big cities and small cities, old traditions and new growth, finding a way to take where you are and make a plan with a vision for where you know you can be. We talk about history a lot. I'll mention the 5 years since Brent died, the 12 or 13 years since I first came to ULCT. This coming Monday, it will have been 22 years since the Twin Towers were hit in New York, with another plane going down into the Pentagon and another in Pennsylvania. Can you believe that's how long it's been? Close your eyes for a minute and try to remember life before that. What did your city look like? What was life in your town like? How much has changed in those couple of quick decades? Now you can open your eyes back up again and think forward. What might your city or town be like in the next decade, or 2, or 3, or 4? And keep that vision in mind as you make the decisions you've made and the decisions you still need to make. Because the decisions you're making today will not just impact today, and they won't really just impact tomorrow. In fact, the way the wheels of government turn really slowly, we won't really see their impact for probably about another 5 years. And I know that because I drive around North Ogden, and we're just now starting to see projects my husband had started with his team getting wrapped up. We're just getting to the point where the new things on the planning books weren't on the planning books because they've kind of been brought to pass. So I challenge you as the leaders and the visionaries of your city to reflect on the past, to work as hard as you can in the present, but to create the beautiful future. Think of those history books we look at today and reflect on the fact that the life you live today will be tomorrow's history book. What will the book say of your time in office or on the commission or as a member of the leadership team in your city or town? What legacy will you leave? And how are you living that legacy today so that even when you leave, the legacy of your work and your service and your dedication carries on? I'm giving you a quick little booklet that I was introduced to recently. It's called Why I Love America. I want you to think about that. Why do you love America? Why do you love your city? Why do you love your town? We ask our children to write the essay every year, right? We have the essay contest. What about you? What essay would you write? What chapter of the history books are you creating so that my kids and your kids and the grandchildren for generations not yet born can also stand and be proud to say they love not only this country, not only the beautiful state of Utah, but their hometown and their city. So thank you. God bless you. I'm so grateful to be here and have this honor, again, to pause and recognize my late husband, but more importantly, to recognize those among your own fellow elected officials for the good and tireless work you do each day.
Thank you. Jennie, your words are inspiring as always. Every time I hear them, I get inspired. And I think that we all can look back on our accomplishments in our service, and but I don't know that it compares to Brent's. So anyway, thank you, and thank you for dedicating this award. The winner of the award tonight has chosen to serve his community by running for mayor after completing an exemplary career in law enforcement. This mayor is constantly working with his planning department, public works, economic development, and city administrator to advance the goals of his city. He embraces the expected future growth within his city with enthusiasm and as an opportunity to help future generations know the value of community with a small town feel. This nominee says, just talk to him for a few minutes and you'll have a friend for life. And I know that that's true because I consider Mayor Bill Wright my friend and colleague. And Mayor, will you come forward, please? We're pleased to present you with the 2023 Mayor Taylor Service Award in honor of Brent Taylor and Jennie Taylor. And please let's give Mayor Wright a round of applause.
Totally unexpected. Thank you so very much. I sit there and listen to the accolades, and I thought, who could that be? I guess it's me. So thank you very much. Really appreciate this.